Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to AstroType Reviewers. In this video, I'm going to be going over Clash of Clans update again for you guys, because a lot of you guys seem to think that this new update was really just a greedy move by the developers. So I'm going to put in some of my thoughts. I've been reading the App Store reviews and stuff like that, and people are really pissed. So I'm going to go over my experience. So my experience initially was, okay, this makes the game a lot more fun. So the game seemed a lot more fun. Like you had more strategy in your attacks. You know, it wasn't just barching. And I jumped up, as you can see up here, I jumped up to 2,906 trophies. Like, that's crazy. I didn't do anything. It was just, all from defenses, and everything was going great until I've been getting hit hardcore with these Town Hall 10s and shit that just absolutely destroy my base, and I have absolutely no chance. They take all my Dark Elixir. Like, yeah, it was fine here, but it just started ramping up, and all of a sudden now I've been getting hit with these crazy attacks, and I'm like, why is this happening? What's going on? Well, apparently, I guess before I didn't have enough stuff for people to want, and now that I do, I can barely progress in the game unless I drop trophies, which is, I guess, why everyone else was dropping trophies on me, which pushed me up. So, I mean, that's kind of what's happening here is, this dynamic of all the top players are feeding off of people like me, like Town Hall 10s, that are trying to progress with, my queen and stuff. I'm trying to upgrade them. I'm trying to time it right so that it doesn't interfere with wars and shit. There's just so much. And I'm starting to see, think about it from a Supercell's perspective. Before, they said 80% of all attacks on the game were Barch attacks. Think about that for a minute. That's free shields for all those people that had so much resources and all that crap. Like, if 80% of all those attacks were Barch, let's assume that 40% of those people had decent loot. Think about that from Supercell's perspective. That means that 40% of those people got to keep all their shit, and the rest, it was decent loot. It was okay loot. So if you think about it from that perspective, Supercell's like, okay, we got to start getting rid of these people with all this loot and that are upgrading stuff easily, and we can make them spend more gems, for a shield or to buy more coins and shit. So I mean, that's one reason. That's one thing that I thought about that a lot of people haven't really brought up, is maybe Supercell was doing this because they're greedy and they just want people to have less shields, less easy shields, to less protect their loot, which perhaps makes them more inclined to buy one of these stupid shields or 2-hour guards or whatever, or to buy more, elixir or gold. Like, I don't know what their whole plan on that was, but that I don't know. I thought about that and I thought, you know what, maybe, because they're getting pissed that everyone's keeping their loot and shit, and I don't know. Maybe they're greedy, maybe they're not. All the top YouTubers are all saying, most of them, at least Chief Pat and all them, they're like, oh yeah, this is great, it's a great update, blah blah blah. Oh, it's so much fun. Yeah, it might be fun if you're up to Town Hall 11, but for everyone below, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of bad because it's a lot harder to farm for stuff. Like, you can't barch, you have to really think of a strategy, and if you get up too high in trophies from people just dropping one troop on you, you're going to get screwed. And a lot of times what's going to happen is people are going to get 29% on you, steal all your loot, and you have no shield, and then another guy's going to come in, do the same damn thing. It's going to keep going over and over, and you're going to lose your loot. So at first I thought, this has nothing to do with greed from Supercell, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking it might. So I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I personally think that the update makes the game a little bit more fun. This is my army composition right now, and it's decent for farming. Okay, it's not the best, I'm sure, but it's okay. It's the best that I have to work with right now until I mess with more army compositions. I do need to put my Dark Elixir into the center of my base because it keeps getting raped right there, but I'm trying to figure out how to do that with keeping the symmetry and shit. But so yeah, I'm starting to think that this might not be such a great update. And I mean, it is fun to kind of mess with new troop compositions and kind of worry about your shield, like, oh, okay, I can attack once and only get 3 hours off my shield and stuff like that. Like, that's fine, but overall I'm kind of worried because I don't know, I feel like it's going to be a lot harder to progress now, but I could be wrong. We'll have to see what the future holds. But yeah, so that's my thoughts. I'm about 50-50. I think it was a good update 50% of the way. I'm happy about it. But the other 50%, I'm kind of like, damn it, Supercell, this is kind of possibly a greedy move on your guys' part. And I don't like that because I don't want to see this game fail. I've put in way too much time. Maybe I've put in probably 50 or 60 bucks into this game, but that's mostly from free my apps referrals and shit like that. So it wasn't anything that I necessarily worked for. But I mean, I guess that'd still work. I had to get those referrals. Anyway, I didn't put very much money into this, but I put a ton of time into it. And I would hate to see this game go to shit because Supercell got greedy. So I'm sure you guys feel exactly the same. Let me know down below because apparently this is pissing a lot of people off. So I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on it. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this video, guys. If you want to join our clan, you know what to do. There it is, right there. We're from North Korea. That's our clan location. So join up. And as you can see in that description, we aren't inactive. So that should be a good sign right there. All right, guys, that's all I got for this video, guys. Check it out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Peace.